About 90% of all trade moves on water, and containers are a big part of that business. Closer to home here in Los Angeles, the cargo that traverses this port reaches each and every one of our nation's 435 congressional districts. Just about anything that we as Americans buy at the store, what we wear, what we eat, comes in on these ships through the Port of Los Angeles. About 25% of our business here are retail finished goods that hit the store shelves or fulfillment centers. Another 25% are parts and components for our great manufacturing community here in the United States. Medical devices, apparatus, industrial machinery round out our large import segments. This truly is a conversation of national significance.
The supply chain is the nation's greatest manufacturing vulnerability. That was the lesson of COVID-19. Now we're dealing with another supply chain crisis, this one caused by Russia's invasion of Ukraine. It's disrupted global trade and it's upended U.S. national security. The U.S. is now ramping up the manufacture of munitions for the people of Ukraine, but it's going to take time. This is why we launched Chainmail, a twice-monthly newsletter devoted to the global supply chain in partnership with EY. It covers everything from the decision of global companies to diversify manufacturing away from China to the way cargo airliners shift into high gear every year to deliver Christmas goods on time.
The work that we're doing is critical to DoD and their readiness because we are now providing them with digital tools that enable them to know where they are in the production process and also enabling them to move materials around easier, quicker, more efficiently. We're piloting new software and technologies like our Supply Chain Risk Alert project. So the Supply Chain Risk Alert project enables manufacturers to have visibility in their supply chain from end to end. And we're working with military arsenals like Rock Island to help them make their operations more modern and efficient with digital tools and improving their infrastructure.
It's been amazing to see the variety of threats to the global supply chain, from the pandemic to war to even a ship getting stuck in the Suez Canal. While it's been frustrating for U.S. consumers to have to wait a year to get furniture that they ordered, what's really frightening is the idea that the U.S. hasn't been able to arm its allies fast enough with munitions.
I think MXD in this capacity is a public-private partnership that can be brought in to work across, up, down, through the supply chain to take the right advanced manufacturing, the right people issues, the right cyber issues, the right agile manufacturing, the right advanced manufacturing, and ensure that the investments that are going into munitions now, we build the most agile manufacturing industrial base that can surge when needed.
70% of the American GDP is based on consumer spending from folks like us. The finances that flow through the supply chain from Wall Street to Main Street all go through the transportation system. Ports, airports are soft targets for those that want to impact the American dream. We must remain vigilant here, working with partners at all levels in law enforcement to protect the American interests, economic interest, and those of the safety and security of the people that work at this great port.
So at Rock Island Arsenal, we're doing several things. The first is helping DoD modernize. We're looking at installing 5G private networks as well as Wi-Fi for them to be able to use AGVs, so automated guided vehicles. Second, we're providing digital insight into some of their manufacturing operations so they can understand where their processes are going, which today they don't have the capability of doing.
Until the pandemic, the supply chain was considered the unseen plumbing of the global economy. That's how reliable it was. The public now understands what manufacturers have known for so long, how things can go wrong. MXD is working on behalf of the military and the country to understand supply chains better and make them stronger.